Looking good here. So it looks like we're getting just about to get online here. It gave me an unable to connect on LinkedIn, but I know not to move too quickly on that. Sometimes it'll change his mind. Oh, let's see. It's changing his mind already. I think we're good to go. Looking good. Okay, let me double check on my LinkedIn. Guys, if you're already jumping on, go ahead and do what you see on the screen. Hit that like button or applause button, or just let us know you're glad to be here. Let us know where you're signing in from, what city and state you're signing in from. And then also let us know if you can see us and hear us if you're one of the first few ones to comment. So let me just double check and make sure we actually are online. Hopefully we are. I think we are. But if you're looking for Fun and Games Friday, you are in the right place. All right, just double checking here. Oh, yeah. All right. I got our cast is ready to go, guys. We've got a great cast for you today, so I'm real excited about today's guests. I'm just about to put them up on screen. Right now, we're just making sure that we're tagging in everyone, and we're also making sure that the folks who confirmed in the event are also notified as well. But if you're already connected with me, you may have come just because of your notifications. I'm glad you're here. Go ahead and put your comments in. Let us know you're here. If you don't comment, it's hard for us to know you're here. So let us know. We're going to be reading these comments. We're going to be giving away books, giving away cool prizes today, and having lots and lots of fun. All right, so let me go ahead and bring my cast on screen here. All right, welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. At the very top, we have Lucy Dean. We have Melanie Davis. We have Dan Gandarilla, Seb Girard, and Dr. Timothy Brown. So glad to have all of you here. I'd love briefly, because we like to know who our guests are, right? And all of our guests today work at the same company, Atrium Health. And so, Lucy, can you take it from the top, give us a brief description of kind of what you do at Atrium? And if any of you want to drop in a cool fact about Atrium, feel free and do that.
Sure. I am responsible for what we call teammate experience. And in our world, that includes HR communications, rewards and recognitions, activities, events, and teammate engagement. And a fun fact would be we expanded into Georgia with our partners from Navicent Health not too long ago. And we're really excited to be in our third state, because we've been North Carolina, South Carolina throughout our history, and we expanded into Georgia recently.
That's awesome. Okay, great. Thanks. And Melanie.
Hi, Melanie Davis. I am Teammate Experience Manager. I work for Lucy. So my team handles the HR communications. So we basically support all of HR and making sure that we get information out about open enrollment, health benefits, retirement, talent acquisition, you name it, our team does it. Fun fact, we are celebrating 80 years as an organization in just a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Daniel.
Hey guys, I'm our Senior Vice President and Chief Talent Officer. I do whatever Lucy and Melanie really tell me to do is essentially. But so I'm responsible for our performance management, succession planning, leadership development, learning initiatives, and then coordinating with Seb and these wonderful folks for how we create the best experience for our employees. So I am fairly new. I think last time I told you I was probably like 1 week in. So now yes. I'm 3 months in. And a fun fact, probably not about Atrium so much about me, is I have yet to set foot into a clinical setting because they don't want non-clinical folks there. But I do have my first tour where they approved me going to visit our Central Division, CMC Maine. I'll be headed there in a couple of weeks of my first approved site visit. So I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Okay, Seb.
Yeah, well, I'm Seb Girard. I'm Senior Vice President of Workforce Engagement, which is basically talent acquisition, nurse recruiting, executive recruiting, employee relations, HR business partner, HR strategy. And the fun fact, I think, what's impressive to me is every single year we provide north of $1.7 billion in uncompensated care. And that mix with our For All mission, which is no matter who you are, no matter how you self-identify, no matter your belief, your gender, your race, etc., we will give you the same level of care than if you're Terry Bridgewater with the Panthers. So, and that matters tremendously, and that 1.7 billion is having a huge impact in the community. So I don't know if it's a fun fact, but it's a good fact.
I love it. No, this is good. All right, go for it. Dr. Timothy Brown, go for it, my man.
Timothy Brown, senior HR consultant for the Teammate Experience, and I actually work with our engagement survey and all the engagement efforts for our leaders throughout the organization. I guess our fun fact for Atrium, we've had, and just from last year, we had over 80% engagement for our engagement survey, which is really, really high.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very high. Wait a second. That deserves a cheer. Let me give you one. Okay, so you may not be able to see this, but it's a big cheer I just gave you guys. So that's excellent. You're right at 65, 70,000 employees in your system, something like that? That's amazing.
That's accurate.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and recognize some of the comments. We got lots of folks that are in today. We have Joe. She says, hi, I can see and hear you, which is great. Thank you. We have Holly. She is from Santa Rosa, California. She's a system director at clinical documentation. I can't see the company, but she's in. We got Ron Hopp. He's coming in from Charlotte, North Carolina. We've got Patty Witt coming in from Hazel Green, Alabama. Hey, Patty. We have
Alabama.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We got Carrie Pate. She said she can see us and hear us. Thank you. And Casey, yes, Casey, good to see you. He's from Houston. He's the nursing director of operations at CHI here in Houston. Rhonda McFarland, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Rhonda.
All right.
We know Rhonda.
We got Rhonda McFarland, Charlotte, North Carolina. No, I said her already. Kim LaMontagne. We have her coming in from Sarasota, Florida. And, yeah, we got Wanda Jones. I believe Wanda Jones is in California. So we got a great group so far. I might have to keep hitting refresh to make sure I catch everybody. Let me just do that 1 second just to make sure I don't miss anyone here. And hopefully it doesn't bring the sound back. Okay, good. Sometimes it'll bring the sound back over. Okay, I do have a couple of more folks who've actually, yes, okay. Wanda says, wait, who's working? Hey, we can take breaks, right? Joanne says, happy Friday. We have Rhonda coming in. She says, Rhonda says, Atrium Health, best place to work. Fact. Oh, that's nice. And we see Philippia is coming in from Houston. We have John Lynch. Great show. Johnny Lynch, great show. He's CEO at Texas Healthcare Staffing. And we have, Rhonda says Seb is a big Steelers fan. I thought you were a Patriots fan.
I love it. Trash talk.
Ron,
Here we go.
Ron says
wow.
it's a rainy afternoon here in Charlotte. Okay, so I want to start off with a never have I ever. And guys, in the comments, I want you to follow the same game with us. And so we need a brave person to start us off. And who wants to start with never have I ever? They're quiet.
I can.
Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Excellent.
Never have I ever left the country.
Ah,
Oh,
okay. So in this case, I was going to give you one, but you gave us one. So are we?
Yes.
So
I did. Sorry.
that's totally fine. Okay. Does anyone else agree? Why don't y'all put up a sign? Do you feel the same? Okay.
Well, we know Seb has. Oh,
Okay.
Timothy,
So everyone else has left. Okay. How about you guys out in the comments? Melanie started us off with her own, which I like. Have you ever left the country? So never have I ever left the country. Can you say I have or never? Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so Melanie, since you started us off, you're actually in the captain's chair, and you can determine who goes next.
Oh, Seb.
oh,
Okay.
wow.
All right, awesome. Okay, so Seb, you got a choice here. So we're going to do either never have I ever, or we can do a trivia, or we can do an extreme.
Oh, this is the first one.
Okay, so you're going to go with never have I ever? Okay.
That's right.
All right, so never have I ever had a staring contest.
So what do? I show if I did or not?
Yes, you need to show whether you've ever had.
Oh, do you see it? I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, maybe I was 10 years old, but I mean,
Yeah.
well,
Okay.
actually, I did one with Daniel a bit earlier today.
There we go. I was going to say, you're forgetting.
Guys, have you ever done that in the comments? Let me know. Say, I have or I've never had a staring contest. Okay. Now, Seb, I'm going to do one more with you, but this time we're going to have to guess.
All right.
We're going to have to guess, and then you're going to let us know if you have or you've never, okay?
Yeah.
Never have I ever said laugh out loud, but not actually been laughing out loud. Like, in other words, you put LOL, but you weren't really laughing. So what do we think, guys? Is he going to say I have or I've never?
I think he has.
I
He
think
has.
he has.
He totally has.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Basically, 90% of the time, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make them feel good, but this is not funny. Like,
Did you say brilliant after that too?
brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So okay, that's how we're gonna do it when we do Never Have I Ever. But the next time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you wait to let us know until the commenters guess, because we're gonna let because the commenters they're playing with us, they're playing along with us. Okay.
All right, fair. Yep.
All right. Okay. So now let's do this next. Would you rather question or an open-ended question? And by the way, you pick who answers it.
It's gonna be Lucy.
Okay. All right. So what do we want to give for her?
Open question.
Okay.
Let's make her sweat a little bit.
Okay, we're going to open a question. Oh, this will be easy.
Payback is going to be fun.
This will be easy. Okay, what was your favorite toy that you used to play with when you were young, Lucy?
Oh, I had a big wheel. It was the greatest thing ever. We were allowed to go anywhere in it, and my best friend had one too. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, we could go anywhere within the neighborhood.
With your
I
big
don't know if
wheel?
y'all might. Do y'all know what a big wheel is? It
No,
had the little thing you ride with the orange seat, and we went all over the neighborhood. We had like a big wheel club.
Oh, wow.
And it had a break.
I'm trying to visualize that. I don't know. Why can't I visualize a
And
big
to
wheel?
this day, she's still using it.
And it had a little. Mine didn't have this, but some of people's had the little pack on the back that you could put stuff in. It was blue, a little plastic pack. Mine did not have that. But no, Melanie, it didn't ever break. The pedals eventually just wore out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my sister had a break on hers.
Oh, did it have a? I thought you said did it ever break?
Oh no,
Yeah.
a break. It
Oh
had a
yeah,
break.
'cause you could spin out. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
totally spin out with the brake. Yeah.
I'm having to refresh because my comments just totally stopped. So I know folks have probably been commenting. All right. So anyone else want to answer that question? What was your favorite toys? Anybody else?
I mean, mine was He-Man. I don't know if you remember. I mean, I had like these He-Man toys.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I actually, I had them in a box, and my daughters took them out, and they've been playing with them.
Oh, that's funny.
And they're these weird things. It's like, who came up with these things back then? Like half person, half lizard, snake thing. I don't know, but I used to play with those all the time.
Awesome. Okay. Any other toys?
I loved Matchbox cars,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but I never went outside with them. I always played inside only.
Oh, yeah. Now, I remember growing up, you had the Hot Wheels for when I was growing up, or there was another brand. I can't remember which other brand. Maybe it was the one you said. But I always wanted the Hot
Matchbox.
Wheels. Oh, it's Matchbox. I always wanted the Hot Wheels. That was my favorite of those. Okay, so Patty Witt, she, you know what? But from Patty Witt on down, I can't, on up rather, I can't see the comments. So Patty said ha ha to something to what Wanda said. So Wanda said something funny, but I missed it. Okay, Tiffany Daniels, she says I have. So she has left the country apparently. And or what was the other one we said? Oh yeah, said laugh out loud, wasn't actually laughing. She probably said it to that. Kim says I have and I always lose.
Oh, the staring contest.
Staring contest.
Oh, the staring contest. That's what it was. Yes. Ron says never had a staring contest. Wow, he's never had one.
It's never too late.
You might as well have one today, Ron.
Exactly. Let's do it now.
Let's see. Rhonda says, yeah, he has for sure. Casey says staring contest with an employee getting corrective action.
Oh,
Oh wow.
that's interesting.
All right. So Lucy, you're in the driver's seat and you're going to determine who goes next.
Timothy, Dr. Brown.
All right. Let's go.
Okay, so what would you like to do, Timothy? We're going to let you choose this time. Would you rather do an open-ended question, do an extreme, or we can do a true confession?
Extreme, definitely. Not
Okay,
extreme.
all right, let's do extremes. What was the one thing, I'm sorry, what is the one thing you're most fearful of doing? And guys, in the comments, I want you to answer the same thing. What's just the most extreme thing that you're fearful of doing?
Jumping out of a plane.
Jumping out of a plane, okay.
Yeah. With the parachute, by the way, yeah.
Yeah.
Just free
You will
fall,
not catch me jumping out of a plane. I don't care how much you paid me.
I must be unconscious if I come out.
Yeah, exactly. They had to knock me out to do that. Okay. So who else? Is there anyone else have an answer for that one? You don't have to answer, but if you want to, you can. And those in the comments, answer too if you don't mind. No one's jumping on that one, huh?
No one?
Fear of heights.
Yeah.
So it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a big one. Okay. All right. So Timothy, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have a habit of doing that sometimes. Timothy, who should go next? And while you're doing that, hold on one second. My temperature is getting hot in here, and I want to make sure I cut it down, so I don't want my computer to overheat. 1 second.
Well, hello.
Hi.
I had a real life thing just the other day.
Wave.
I had a guest on just before we were about to close up, and I was trying to say bye to her, and all of a sudden my computer just overheated, and it froze the whole thing. So I do not want that to happen today. Okay. All right. So, Timothy, you were just about to tell me, what would you like for us to do next? Would you like us to do like a would you rather? Would you rather us do like a trivia question? In fact, I also want to give away a book too. But so which one of those two would you rather?
Let's do a would you rather, and we're gonna go with Daniel for 200, please.
All right.
Let's send it to the comments. Let's send it to the commenters. How about that?
Okay. So what we're going to do to get the commenters involved right now is we're going to give away. You can win either an autographed book, okay, by one of our authors we have on our list. We have, let's see, it's Hank Moore. We've got Quint Studer and Brian Harmon. Those are our three authors that will send out an autographed copy to the winner. Or you have one other choice if you've already read those books is the professional profile, the Enneagram professional profile. I've taken it just this week. I know some of the other ones have this week, and you can let us know what your highest score is, but we'll send you a free code for that test. All right. So the key word for today is going to be, and you can't start until I tell you to start, okay? And you have to type in each letter separately in each comment. So the first letter, second letter, third, they all have to be separate comments, and it has to be uninterrupted. If someone interrupts you, you have to start over, okay? So the word for today is going to be atrium. Go. Atrium. Right? Did I say that right? Okay.
Yes. For 1 second, I had to.
Yeah,
it's Friday afternoon, right? So.
Yeah, it's not that easy, when you're doing separate comments. So we're going to see what they do with this one, okay? Let me hit refresh. I got to figure out why in the world is this not my comments.
I'm going to crack up if Rhonda wins.
Oh, my gosh. I would be.
Don't spell it wrong.
No, I think it'd be hilarious if she doesn't spell it right or.
Yeah, that would.
That's even better.
I missed some comments too. Patty says, I love my Cabbage Patch Kids. So she loved that. And I guess Rhonda said she loved Barbies. Oh, yeah, okay, Barbies. Barbie
I
dolls.
played with those too.
Yeah.
The townhouse. Did you have the Barbie townhouse?
But did you go outside? That's the question. Did you? Or just...
Oh,
I did not play with them outside. No.
She did not take any of her toys outside. I can tell you right now.
No.
Okay, Wanda said skydiving. That's her most fearful thing. Patty says dying. She says dying. Joe says bungee jumping.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I actually had someone else said Johnny Lynch said bungee jumping, and Kim said skydiving as well. Patty says anything to do with height, so she was with you on that, Seb. And Ron says that's when you're working on the beach, overheating. Yeah. I was starting to get
Strong.
I'm not judging, but a little bit.
I mean, I was already getting hot, but then I was thinking about the fact that my computer could all of a sudden freeze. That made me more nervous, and I was getting hotter the more I thought about it. Okay. All right. So the would you rather questions. That's what we're doing next. Is that what you said, Timothy?
Right.
Okay. All right. So, Daniel, would you rather, let's see here. Would you rather live to be 100 years old or start life over from birth and live to be only 60 years old, knowing what you know now? So 100.
Oh man,
or,
that's a tough one.
Yeah, live to 60, know what you know now.
I think I would just keep going. I would just go to 100. I would just make it to 100. I don't want to start over. And then even if you know things, you know, it may not work out the way you still think. So I would just keep on moving, keep on moving forward. So I'd live to 100, and that's my final answer.
Okay. All right.
I'm sure your children are thankful that you said that.
I don't know. Maybe they would have a different answer.
Well, I'm sure Daniel would want to reenact those parts of his life, having kids and all that.
Oh yeah.
So, does anyone else disagree? Would you go with the other option?
Yeah.
Man, y'all think the same on that, huh? So what do you guys think in the comments? What would you do in the comments? What would you say, Timothy? You gonna say something?
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna live to 100.
You're gonna live to 100, okay.
Even knowing stuff, nobody wants to go through middle school again. I can just tell you, just no.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
Okay, you know what? I'm just on a roll with you, Daniel. I got to give you one more.
All right.
Okay, would you rather have to walk on 5-foot stilts for the rest of your life, or always have to ride a unicycle to get around?
That's a good question. It's like, what am I going to get made most fun of? I feel like, at least on the unicycle, I don't have to get any special clothes, right, to cover those things up, the stilts. So I'm going to take the unicycle, just a little bit easier.
Okay.
I think then I have really good balance, apparently, because I can manage that. So unicycle it is.
Is there high enough ceilings in Atrium for you to be able to ride your unicycle inside, I wonder?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know if I can get through the doorways. But once I get through the door, I'd be good. Right?
Okay.
Once I get through the entry door, I'm okay.
Okay, would anybody take the other option? Anybody take the stilts? Okay.
Oh, yeah, same.
I always want to be taller.
Okay, Timothy, why would you take the stilts?
I've always wanted to be taller.
Okay, all right. How about you, Seb?
Yeah. Well, same thing. Be taller, and what do you do if you have a flat tire? Right? Then you cannot go anywhere. So where with the stilt, you can keep moving
Until somebody whacks you out. They're not
Okay, well, see, you've taken that to another extent, because now what I'm imagining is these things are like permanently attached to our body. We can't even unattach them. And if that's the case, for sure, I'm going to take that unicycle.
Go faster. Get out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
Even with the flat tire.
Okay, so now Wanda said she'll take 60. And
Wow.
Rhonda said she had a Barbie's camper.
Oh.
I had
Oh,
the
wow.
Corvette.
Yeah, Wanda says she wants a do-over, so she's just going to live life to the full till she hits 60, I think.
Wow.
Patty says I would choose to live to 60 to start over. Johnny Lynch says I'll keep going. I'm happy. And Rhonda says 100 if healthy. And Kim says she'd keep going to 100 to continue learning along the way. I don't want to be a teenager again. She says my neighbor's 97 and he's happy as a clam.
Aw.
That's nice. Okay, cool. All right, so Daniel, who goes next? By the way, who won the book? Joe, who won the book? I don't even see I can't even see any of those. I totally missed the Atrium thing. I totally missed it.
We were so engaging.
I mean, the comments. I mean, the comments just stopped working. So, yeah, Joe, let me know who won the book. Okay, so who goes next, Daniel?
It's predictable to go back to Melanie at the beginning, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to go back to Lucy.
Okay, all right, we're going to Lucy. So, Lucy, would you rather a trivia question, or would you rather either that or never have I ever?
Never have I ever.
Okay. Never have I ever eaten whipped cream straight from the can. Okay, but you can't tell us.
But she cannot answer, right?
She can't answer yet. So first of all, what do you guys think? Do you guys think she would say I have or I've never?
Oh yeah, I have for sure.
Oh yeah.
I think she's done it today.
It's been one of those days.
Okay. So let me refresh and see if I can see what happened with the Atrium thing, and then we'll give them a minute. There's a little bit of a delay, so they're just going to take them a minute to see if they agree with you guys, because you guys think she has eaten whipped cream straight from the can. Okay, let's see.
Unanimously think I have.
That was before Live Well.
By the way, Kim says,
That's true.
actually, Rhonda says she'll take the unicycle, but Wanda says stilts, and I still kick people.
Oh, with the stilts.
Get out of my way.
Patty says I'll choose the unicycle. Kim says stilts. And Wanda says she couldn't help herself but say that. Okay, so yeah, let us know who won the Atrium thing, because I'm not sure. Let me hit refresh to see if it now they've seen the question. Let's see what they say about the answer. Okay. Okay, so Patty is the one that won the contest. So yeah, so we're gonna give Patty a proper round of applause here. Let's see here. There we go. The crowd's cheering for her. You guys can't hear this, huh? You can't hear it? Okay, yeah, the crowd's cheering for her. Awesome. Great job, Patty. She won. Okay. Now, Rhonda says she has. Wanda says that's the only way to eat it, she thought. And Marla says, yes, she has. Okay, so go ahead and reveal on your sign, have or you've never. Yeah. We all guessed it. We got it right.
Of course I have. Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Cheese whiz I never have. Have y'all done cheese whiz? I'm not a cheese whiz fan, but
No.
I don't think I've ever done
Whipped cream,
cheese
yeah.
whiz. I think I have done whipped cream, though. I've done the whipped cream before. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you guys personally? Have you guys done it? You were guessing about Lucy, but have you done it?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to put the sign up.
yeah, I want to see everybody's signs.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, Lucy, who goes next?
Melanie.
Okay, Melanie. Let's do either a true confession or a trivia. Which one you want?
Trivia.
Trivia. Okay. Okay. So.
How disappointing.
I was hoping for a confession here.
Okay. Here. Let me bring up my my bookmarks here. I had some ready. Here we go. All right. So. Here we go. No, is that it? Yeah. Okay. So Sasha Carter is an alter ego combination of June Carter and Beyonce's Sasha Fierce. But whose alter ego is she?
Sasha, read it one more time.
Okay. Sasha Carter is an alter ego combination of June Carter and Beyonce's Sasha Fierce. But whose alter ego is she? Like who is she the alter ego of?
Reese Witherspoon.
Okay. That sounds like a good guess.
Just because she played June Carter, and I know she likes Beyonce.
Okay. All right. So, guys, so what do you think? So you're on our cast. Do you support Melanie's answer, or do you have another guess? And those in the comments, I want you to guess as well. Do you think that Melanie is right, or do you think it's someone else? And no Googling.
Can we answer?
Yes. Go ahead, Seb. What do you think?
I always think Melanie's right, so I'm gonna back her up.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
I don't have a better guess. That's really good logic. So
Yeah, the fact that you have logic for it is really impressive.
yeah, I'm impressed too. Exactly. Okay, I'm refreshing here now, since I'm having a
Timothy,
refreshing.
but Timothy,
What does
just
Timothy
wrote
Wiz
something.
say?
No idea.
Okay. So
are you writing cards as you go along?
Yeah, that's what
I am. Like, No idea.
Kim says, I think we've all had whipped cream from the can, so she thinks we all have. Patty, of course, thought yes, you definitely ate from the can. Wanda says no. She says no Cheese Whiz either.
Yeah.
Most boring Steelers fan.
Patty says I've done whipped cream and the Cheese Whiz. Easy cheese, she says.
Together? Ugh.
Oh, I don't know about together. That would be weird. Okay, I'm refreshing here to see what they're thinking here. Okay. Rhonda says, great guess, Melanie. Patty says, I've never heard of Sasha Carter. Wanda says Beyonce. Johnny Lynch says Beyonce. Okay, let's check and see what the answer is. And the answer is Adele. The answer is Adele.
Oh.
So her alter ego is Sasha Carter. Yeah.
No clue.
Yeah.
Really?
I did not know that one either.
But Melanie,
Okay.
you brought us right along. Like you probably made that whole thing up, and we just totally.
Great.
Okay, and I actually have. You know what? I have another one I'm going to do. Melanie, you decide who goes next, and while you're doing that, I'm going to bring up a little graphic that we're going to also use for our next one. This will be interesting and new here. First time on the show. So who's going to do it?
Let's say Daniel.
Daniel. Okay. All right. 1 second here. Well, it looks like I don't have that particular one ready.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah. So I will get that ready in just a moment. Okay. So, Daniel, you have a choice between either trivia or open-ended question, or would you rather?
Let's do an open-ended question.
Okay. All right, going to open-ended. Oh, which household appliance has been worth more than you paid?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, well, there's two things that go through my mind. One is we have this deep freezer that we got, and I mean that thing is packed. We packed that thing so tight with this freeze bread. For a while, we were doing meal prep, right? And there was all these, things in there, and it was totally worth it. So I think that's where I think is probably where we've way more worth than what we paid. But part of me says that I should say like that we had this we still have it. It's still in a box though from when we moved, but a bread machine where I was just making bread for everyone.
Yeah. Love bread.
And every Sunday I'd make bread back at their house, and so I was just turn through every week. I would do that. So I think I probably got some value out of that. But the deep freezer is probably more for everybody, so that's what I'll go with, our deep freezer.
Okay, deep freezer. Okay, anybody else have one they want to add?
Coffee maker, Keurig.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely.
We have a 10-foot wine fridge. It's the best thing I ever got, ever.
A 10
Especially
foot.
in the last couple of months, right?
10
Seb?
feet,
Wow.
10 feet, exactly. And I don't drink it. I just look at the wine.
Yeah.
But a 10 feet, wine fridge is the best thing ever.
Wow, that's a good one. Guys in the comments, what do you guys think? I'm hitting refresh to see if I can see what's been the appliance that has been the best for you. Okay, I'm on a roll. I want to ask you one more, Daniel. What's your favorite animated movie?
Oh my goodness, animated movie. Oh, that's so tough. Well, we just I've been watching a lot of animated movies because we have Disney Plus, right? And it's on Friday nights. It's animated movie night. So, I will tell you, the one that we've watched the most recently has been Mulan because we prepped before, and then we watched it, right? The live action one, and then I think we watched it 2 or 3 times.
Wow.
Since I've seen it like 3 times in the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. and so that's probably become one of my favorites. But that's more of the family kind. If you go to, which one do I just really enjoy, used to watch all the time by myself, was
Right.
The Hobbit. The 70s version of the that story of the Hobbit.
Okay.
I remember watching that.
The Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, whoever made it, they were tripping on something. It was crazy animation, whatever. But I love that one. That's my guilty pleasure, I guess, that I used to watch all the time.
Awesome. Okay, any other favorites before I go to the next one? Any other favorites by any other cast members? And those in the comments, let us know what your favorite is too.
The Lion King and
I love Lion King. What's the other one, Timothy?
Avatar.
Oh,
all right. I was debating between Lion King and Aladdin. I think Aladdin with Genie and Robin Williams is just unreal. Yeah.
Nemo. I love Nemo as well.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Okay, what's the one you saw as a kid and you shared it with one of your kids? Is there anyone like that stuck with you that you just wanted to show to your kids?
I don't feel like it's animated, but like Star Wars. I remember going to theater
Yes.
to watch Star Wars and lining up around the theater outside, and so my kids definitely like Star Wars.
Awesome. Okay. So now I got my little list up ready. I think I got them ready to go for this next one here. Okay, so Daniel, who goes next on this next one? I got a special one coming up here.
Wait, I'm gonna go now. Oh, okay, there we go.
Special?
He's saying pick me. Here we go. Dr. Timothy Brown. Pick me. He's offering it. We'll go to him.
Okay.
You're writing your own cards as you go.
So Timothy, if you feel like you need to, I'm going to give you a choice. Okay, let's see. Is a choice is going to be? Well, no, I'm just going to go with one. Okay, this is going to be on designers. How confident do you feel about your knowledge of designers, fashion designers? Okay.
You kill me.
All right. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do then. So here's what I want you to do, Timothy. Is you're gonna have an opportunity, if you want, to pass this to another teammate. But this next one's gonna be on designers.
Ooh.
So who would you choose?
Who knows designers? Lucy.
Oh no!
No.
Okay.
Seb is the fashionable one. You should have gone to Seb.
Okay. So I've got some designers up on the screen, and I'm going to share it with you so you can see it. Okay. 1 second here. In fact, the audience may see it before you. So let me just get that ready. All right. Okay. So here's the designers I have listed, Lucy. What I need you to do for me is tell me in order from oldest to newest, these designers, what decade should they be in?
From oldest to newest.
Yes. And
Really?
those in the
Okay.
comments. Okay, in the comments, if you guys guess it correctly, the first one to guess it correctly in the comments, if you do these in the right order, you'll win a book or the profile. So go for it, Lucy. What do you think?
I have no idea, so I'm just going to guess. The oldest one is Da Vinci. Da Vinci.
Okay.
Do you want me to do them all?
Keep going.
Okay, and then next would be Halston.
Okay.
Would be Coco Chanel.
Okay.
Then Ralph Lauren, then Tommy Hilfiger, then Michael Kors.
Okay. So you guess Da Vinci, then Halston, then Ralph Lauren, then Hilfiger, and then Kors. Michael Kors. Is that right?
Oh, you forgot Coco.
Chanel was between somewhere.
Oh,
Halston,
Coco.
it was after Halston.
Oh, after Halston. So it was Da Vinci, Halston, Coco Chanel, Ralph Lauren, Hilfiger, and then Michael Kors.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I would have said, Lucy.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Same.
very solid guess. That
Yep.
sounds like a very solid guess.
Halston and Chanel, I was a little bit kind of,
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to give the answer in just a moment. We're going to give the audience an opportunity to chime in and let them give the answer. Okay. So you've got the list in front of you guys. Let us know which one you think. You know what I'm going to do with the audience if you want to make it real simple. If you just do the newest and the oldest, I'm going to let you do the same thing. I'm going to let you go back and re-answer this question, Lucy. Which one do you think is the oldest versus the newest in terms of the decade they should be in?
I think the oldest is Da Vinci and the newest is Kors.
Okay. So do you agree with Lucy on that. You can answer it either way if you want to be real fancy and you want to do all of them in the right order. In fact, I'll give you 2 books if you do that. Or if you just want to do first and last, that will work. Okay, let me hit refresh. See what
That's
they
a
say.
hard question.
It is a tough one.
It's a tough one, huh? Is
Glad
it too
I passed
tough?
it on. Jeez.
Is it too tough? Sorry. Okay, let's see what they say here. All right. By the way, we got a lot of other answers too that I missed, guys. I'm so sorry about the comments, guys. It's LinkedIn. Hey, what can I say? They need to get a little faster on the comments. The one with the Robin Williams is what Wanda said, so I don't know which one that is.
Aladdin.
Aladdin. Okay. And Joe says Emperor's New Groove. She loved David Spade in that.
Oh yeah.
It's really
I know that one.
She says Milan animated is one of her favorites. And Farrah Stevenson, hi Farrah, she says Avatar. And Kim says Finding Nemo. Patty Witt, she says my favorite animated movie is probably Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Oh yeah, I forgot about
That's
that.
a good
Oh,
one.
that's
Yeah.
fun.
cute.
And she says Goonies and Beetlejuice. I
Love
had to be
Goonies.
shared with my son, but they weren't animated. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I remember seeing those. Wanda says, "Don't pass, Timothy." Okay, Wanda says, Coco Chanel was first, and let me see. Let me hit refresh and see if see who she says is the newest. She says that's the oldest. Okay. I don't see her answering the other part yet. Let me get that off of I've been having it on this thing the whole time. Let me get off that and get back to you guys. Okay, now I got you guys back on the screen. All right, so the actual answer, I'm going to go ahead and share it with you. The actual answer, let me hit refresh one more time just to give them another chance to win it. One more time. See if they just agree with you or if they give something different. Okay. Oh, I got lots of answers now. Okay, great. Okay. So Patty says Givenchy, then Coco Chanel, then Halston, then Ralph Lauren, then Tommy Hilfiger, and then Michael Kors. So pretty close to what you said, if not exactly. And then Rhonda says Chanel, Givenchy, Lauren, Halston, Hilfiger, and Kors. Wanda thinks it's Chanel's the oldest and Kors is the newest. Ferris, same thing, Chanel and Kors. And Patty says she's agree. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the answer. The answer is the oldest is Coco Chanel
Oh,
in the 50s.
wow.
Yeah. Then Givenchy in the 60s. So Lucy was very close. Then Halston, okay. Then Ralph Lauren in the 80s. Then Tommy Hilfiger in the 90s. And then Michael Kors in the 2000s. So actually, you were very, very close, Lucy. Very impressive.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Just
very
think if Timothy had done it. I mean,
I would have been Michael Kors first and
Timothy, what would you have guessed on that?
opposite order.
Okay. All right. So what are we going to do next? I can do another list like that, Lucy. You're in the captain's chair. I can do another list. My other list would be movies or models. Okay. Or we can do a would you rather. Which one would you?
I think we do a would you rather with Seb.
Okay,
I'm
Seb.
just glad to not have the models. So thank you, Lucy.
Okay. Seb, would you rather have X-ray vision or the ability to read people's minds when you want to?
ooh.
I already read people's minds, so and no, reading people's mind.
Okay, so why'd you pick that over X-ray vision?
Well, because if you know what trigger people, what inspire them, engage them, where their motivation come from, then that's going to take you much further. X-ray vision, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does everybody agree with him, or would anyone take the X-ray vision? Anybody here take X-ray vision? No one's taking on that one. In the comments, what do you guys think? Would you take X-ray vision, or would you take the ability to read people's minds when you want to? I'm going to hit refresh and see what they say on this. And I want to congratulate whoever was, I think it was actually Wanda who guessed correctly on the order. Maybe someone can verify if that's the case, but verify that for me, Joe. And if that's the case, then we're going to congratulate her and make sure she gets her book. Okay. All right. I'm looking at the comments here. Noelle says she loved her glowworm. The glowworm. Is anybody else?
Oh, her toy, her favorite toy.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Favorite
okay.
toy. That's
Toy,
right. Yeah. Okay.
Is that a movie?
Kim says, by the way, I love my glowworm, and I had a big wheel too. She says, I
Yeah.
pulled. Yeah, she had a big wheel. I pulled the brake and did 360s in the street. Oh, and Wanda says what she liked about Coco is she created a little black dress.
Yes.
Yeah,
She did.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I'm hit refresh again. See if anyone. What was I hitting refresh for? Is there some kind of comment I'm looking for? What was I looking for? I forgot already.
The X-ray or
Oh, that's right.
X-ray.
Yeah.
Right.
The X-ray. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so Wanda says, read people's minds, then I can crack some safes.
Yeah.
I was thinking about reading people's minds for the lottery.
Hi, Karen says hi. So she says hi. Better late than never. So yes, you're welcome in, Karen. Glad you joined us. Okay, all right. So I want to do a true confessions, and who answered this? Is it Seb? You answered this one, right, Seb? So Seb, who should do true confessions?
Who's not making eye? Well, Melanie dodged it last time, so we'll go back to her.
Okay.
So Melanie.
So Melanie, do you have share with us 2 lies and a truth? We're gonna guess which one is actually true.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Go for it.
I did Ballet Point and was the Snow Queen and the Nutcracker.
Okay.
I won an award for covering a trial about the 1963 bombing that killed 4 girls in a Birmingham church. I dated 4 Bryans, all while living in Tuscaloosa, but only married 1.
Wow, those are tough.
Ooh.
What do you guys think?
Wait, there's 2 lies and 1 truth?
And yeah, 2 lies and 1 truth. And you can ask her any questions about it if you want. You want to ask her some
Lies.
questions to clarify some stuff about it?
Ooh, I think I know.
Like, when did you do that 63 thing? When did that happen? What year was that?
It was in early 2000s.
Okay, early 2000s. Okay. Wow. Okay, and the Brian.
What was say the first one again about point
I did
ballet?
Ballet Point and was the Snow Queen in the Nutcracker.
Wow.
What age was that?
High school.
Wow, in high school. Man, this is
So
tough.
2 lies, 1 truth.
Yeah,
correct?
2 lies and 1 truth.
2 lies and 1 truth.
I think I know what the truth is.
Okay, which one do you think is the truth?
Is it you dated 4 Bryans and married 1 of them?
That's one of them. That's the one of
That's
them
what I'm
that she gave. Yes.
You think that's
but
the truth?
she's not going to
Yeah.
tell you the answer yet. She's not going to tell you the answer, but you can guess. So you think
I'm
that's
gonna
the
go
one?
with Dr. Brown on that one.
I'm going to go with the reporting.
Yeah,
The
same
bombing.
here. I agree. I think it's the reporting is the truth.
I'm going to go with the reporting. Guys in the comments, what do you think? Was it the reporting? Was it the ballet? Or was it Brian? Let us know in the comments which one you think it was. And I'm going to hit refresh here. It'll take them a minute to catch up with us. Okay, now while they're catching up with us, I'm going to do a quick would you rather question here. Would you rather be tickled mercilessly for an hour or endure water dripping on your forehead for 12 hours straight?
Water dripping on my forehead.
Are you asking me or asking somebody else?
Anybody? This is why we're waiting for them to answer the comment.
I would take water dripping on my forehead.
Yeah,
Do tickle.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle the tickling.
I'd rather be
Oh,
tickled.
no.
I'd rather be tickled.
Yeah, give me the tickle.
For an hour
Eventually
straight?
it turns to
I probably
pain. They
would pass
tickle
out.
you.
Yeah, but the drop on the forehead, that's going to drive you nuts. It really can mess up your brain permanently.
That's like being out in the rain.
Wow.
No, it's not. It's not. It's a known torture tactic in war.
Torture.
Yeah.
You
I
know
think
what?
the other one's torture.
You're
You gotta
actually
count
right.
to like 36,000 of them, and then you're done, right? So you just start the countdown.
Yeah, I think
Am
you're
I
right, Seb.
conscious is the real question.
I agree
For
with
either
you.
one of these.
Okay, so here's the answers that folks said. Patty said she'll go with X-ray vision. Rhonda said, okay, so Rhonda said she'll read mine, and so will Ferris. They said they would read mine. Oh, and Kim said she'd read mine too, for the exact reasons that Seb stated. Patty says I would have saved a lot of money on orthopedic bills for my son. It's true. I guess if she had X-ray vision, seeing through the walls. Ron says, got a dash. Have a great weekend. Yes, have a great weekend, Ron. Thanks for coming in. Okay, so our winner was actually Rhonda McFarland. She won. Excellent. Okay, congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been a long
I'm
time
proud she did.
She won something.
Okay, we're gonna give her a little applause too here. Let's see. Here we go. This one here is excited. She's so excited. See right here. Can y'all see that? Y'all can't see that, can you?
Yes, I
You
can.
You can see it. Okay,
That's hilarious.
that was for you, Rhonda. Okay. Okay, true award for writing. So Rhonda thinks it's the writing. Did you say something about writing? That was the second one, right? The 63 thing?
The reporting.
The reporting. Yeah. Okay. All right. So tell us, what was the truth?
I won an award for covering a trial about the 1963 bombing that killed 4 girls in Birmingham Church. It was the Bobby Frank Cherry trial.
Not because of the bombing. We're celebrating because it's so hard.
Right.
It's so hard to be right all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We're not happy about that. We're happy that we're right.
Yes.
That we knew what was true. We're just clarifying.
I did date several Bryans. It was 3, not 4.
3, right?
Okay.
That's what
It was 3. Okay. And then what's your husband's name?
Brian. I married one.
Okay.
I married
All
the
right.
last Brian.
All right. So the part that wasn't true is it was 3 and not 4.
Correct.
Yeah, that's barely a lot.
That's a fake.
Well, Melanie was slick on that one.
I love it.
Wow, that was good. Okay, let me hit a refresh here.
That was good.
Let's see who won that one. And did we verify that? Who won the last one?
Melanie, did you like that we all believed you were in the ballet?
No, you all thought that was a lie.
So whoever
I did do ballet. I was in the Nutcracker. I just wasn't good enough to be the Snow Queen.
You were what, like one of the mouse, like one of the toys, like.
That's what made it so tough.
I was the lead shepherdess my senior year. Thank you very much.
See, that's what made it so tough, because you gave close answers, but they weren't completely true. That's masterful. You're good at this. Thank you.
Or very bad. Yeah.
So Patty says she thought it was the trial award was the truth, and Ferris said that she thought it was the truth. So actually, quite a few of them guessed it. Kim, Ferris, all guessed it. So the first one who answered it correctly, Joe, verify that for me. They will get a choice of a free gift that we mentioned earlier. Karen says she'd rather be tickled. She'd rather laugh than cry. Rhonda says tickled. And Patty says water dripping for 12 hours. I hate being tickled. Oh, wow. She must really hate being tickled. Jody's in, my wife. She says tickling is better. She'll take the tickling. Okay, I have to remember that, honey. Okay. Anyway, Wanda says, I think Houston may have been before Lauren. Houston was 70s. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Houston was in the 70s and Ralph Lauren was in the 80s. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so we'll congratulate whoever answered that correctly first. Okay, now, Melanie, I think you answered this one, right? So
yes.
You're going to determine what we do next. And that was masterful, by the way. Should we go with extremes? Should we go with would you rather or never have I ever?
Extreme.
Extremes. Okay. All right. What's the biggest house you've ever set foot in? Guys in the comments, let me know. What's the biggest house you ever set foot in? That's a stumper, isn't it?
Now, is this for me to answer or to get somebody else on our team to answer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're supposed to pick somebody. I'm sorry.
I'm going to say Timothy on that one.
Sorry. Timothy, what's the biggest house you ever set foot in?
I would say the Biltmore out in Nashville.
Oh, no, that's a good one.
Yeah, well, there we go. Well, then Versailles Palace in Paris. Yeah. Call that a house. Yeah.
Yes. My wife and I have been there. That's got to be the biggest one for me, too.
Same here. Yep.
Yeah, same for you, Lizzie. What about you, Daniel?
I'm trying to think. I mean, throwing that out because I think I've been to a couple of pretty big places. I think you're maybe not regular Joe house, but I've been to one that's probably about like 8,000 square feet. There was a reception that was there, and these people just decided to host it at their house, and it was it gave me house envy, right? They had the 8,000 square feet, so you could all these different rooms, and then outside this patio, and there was this long pool where everything was set up. That's like my dream house. So I took pictures, and I'm gonna build to it someday.
Nice. Sounds good.
I've been to the White House, but it's not as big as the Biltmore. Biltmore's the bigger one.
Got it. That's an interesting house to go to. Okay, let me see if we hit refresh here. Make sure I didn't miss any other comments here. Okay. It's taking a while to refresh. Okay, while we're waiting to refresh, oh, here we go. Now it's back. Okay, Patty says I was in the Nutcracker too, so she was in the Nutcracker also.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, now on the fashion, just to clarify, we were looking at the first and the last can win. So if they did the first and the last correctly, so they would have had to have guessed Chanel and
Coco,
Kors. Yeah. So Coco Chanel and Michael Kors, they could win. If they got the whole order correct, then they actually could win 2 prizes. Okay, that was what I told earlier. All right, so let us know for sure who won that one, Joe, when you get a chance. All right, so Kim says water dripping, tickling makes me cry. Oh, poor thing. Wanda says the White House. 4536 square feet. Okay, so 4,500 square feet. I guess that's how big the White House is. The Biltmore is what Rhonda said. Yep. Because so White House and Biltmore, we got those. Those are the 2 main ones. All right. We're coming on the home stretch, guys. We're right towards the end, coming towards the end. Let's do a quick never have I ever. You guys, we're going to do rapid fire on this one, and then you're just going to put you have or you've never on each of these, okay? And guys in the comments, let us know the same thing, what you think. But just make sure when you put have and never, put what it is so we'll know, so I don't forget when I look at the comments. Never have I ever put an empty box of cereal back into the pantry. Okay. All right. So we got some haves and some nevers. Okay. Never have I ever raised my hand to answer a question and then forgot what I was going to say. Okay. So everybody's done that one. Okay. Me too. All right. Never have I ever cracked my iPhone. Wow. Melanie's never done that?
Wow, she's a responsible
Oh
one.
my
No, I
goodness.
dropped it in the pool once.
I was gonna say she probably didn't take it outside.
Yeah.
No, I dropped it in the pool. It worked for a couple of hours and then it died.
Okay. Never have I ever got lost at the mall.
I mean, as a kid, but
Y'all, I
Okay.
get lost at the South Park Mall all the time.
Okay.
Now, still.
ow.
Okay, this is an important one here because you're all in healthcare. Never have I ever Googled my symptoms. Everybody has.
After Google, right?
I have too. We'll see what they say out in the comments. Man, we had fun today, guys. This hour flew by. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for
That
having
was
us.
fun.
having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So Kim LaMontagne, who's been participating with us today, she always asks me, how do I feel from a scale of 1 to 10? So how do you feel right now? Scale of 1 to 10.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
Melanie's
it's
a
Friday
10.
afternoon after all.
Awesome. Awesome. We're all 10s. Okay, guys, let us know in the comments. What number are you? Scale of 1 to 10. How do you feel now that the hour is over? Appreciate all the time you guys have taken with us. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and jump in the fun. Answer the questions, too. We'll be looking at your responses as well. I want to thank all 5 of you. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to have fun with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
We're going to do, let's do a round of, I'm going to do a round of applause for you guys. You guys deserve a round of applause for this great day here. Here we go. Yeah, so we're gonna definitely, if you want, we'll definitely love to have you guys back, right? Have you guys back.
That would be awesome.
Love to.
Do a follow up.
to.
That'd be great. All right, guys. Well, listen, thanks for joining us today. We'll be back next week for another Fun and Games Friday on Friday. Of course, on Monday, we'll have a Growth Monday show. I'll make sure, or Joe, can you make sure and put the schedule in the comments so that folks can see the schedule for upcoming shows? We typically have our shows at 2 o'clock Central Time each day, Monday through Friday. Thanks for being on, everyone. Let's do a couple of quick poses for the editors. So let's do like some crazy poses and some just happy poses. So let's just do just a few different ones. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm sure we'll use some of those at some point. Well, thanks for being on today, everyone.
Thanks.
All right,
you so much.
Take care. Talk to you soon, Rollis.
Have a great rest of the day,
All right.
everyone.
Stay
Bye-bye.
safe.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye.
Do we have to go back to work?
No.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm in stereo now. All right, y'all. Well, listen, thanks. Have a great rest of the day. We will see you next week. All right. Have a great weekend. Just going to wait for the